Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day. Today is May 1st, 2023. Today is May 1, 2023. Salon people, we get 54 days left to the elections. 54 days left to the elections. Not sleep awake no more, I ain't get this. But one for tell Papa God thank you, one for tell Allah thank you for everything what they do for we. We go sleep last night, we wake up today, we see another day. It's a blessing, not taken for granted. You see, Salon people, and we present today, of course, we get a brother where they can join with us for continue this conversation. You see, Salon, what's missing at the truth, what's missing at the fact. Now, I make Salon like I did like today. People wait for speak up, now they speak up. And the one when a man be on a president so today, like today, where they campaign, it tell we say, Salon people, not they talk. They said, I make you happy in 1992, that 1992 situation. People let it talk, they sit and they watch. When we say no, we're going to change that trajectory. We get political leaders in the country and they're silent. Then they prefer for use them more in social media, pay them for them, they cost people them, them. Then they talk about the issues. Then they educate, then they inform. Then they alienate themselves from the people completely. Total alienation from the people. Then they talk to them again. A silence no more now. They say the people don't matter, the people don't value. Left hand and then a useless mortal man there. We don't talk to them. We're not getting nothing for explain to them. That is the kind of politics we'll get our country like today. And they get for change. People get for speak up. People get for stand up. Because without that, now they make bad tea up in a nation. We already don't get the instances, we don't get the example. We see 1992, we see 1991, we see the rebel war. How much people lost their life? Innocent citizens, them. Cut their hand, cut their foot. Political leaders run away. Some are not there, they don't see what's happening. They don't suffer, they suffer. Now they cook the bad cook. But when the suffer come, now the poor people suffer. Cut their hand, cut their foot, cut their head, them. This is what will happen in our country. Now I make we say we have to speak up about these issues. And we're glad we want to get young men where they come up and they speak up and they talk. Because waiting for save the soul of our nation is about speaking up about it. Salon people, election is around the corner. June 24. Man, be able to go, we all hungry. Man, be able to go, we all hungry. We're going to go vote them out. That is what the people of Salon say. But for talking, I want. But when we look at what's happened from the registration period, the verification period, just so the voter ID card, so deleting of names, they say they know how the name they delete now. We don't know how factual land they, but when they take them from the word of mouth, they say they don't add all the names they delete. When they take and say they don't add. These are the things what they say, Sierra Leoneans. The time is coming. The time is coming. Come on, go ahead and introduce our brother. Let come there, let talk to. Oh, actually, introduce your brother, then Kashi go come in, and then we'll take them from there. All right.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. If I know with the different voice system at this time, we are important voice system, very important people in our society. We now they know the history from the party before this time, and now and noting at the end for the future of the party. Because what they say, not even for the future of APC, we talk about the future of Sierra Leone. Because when APC not get it right, anything happening to do with APC don't affect the entire Sierra Leone. We see the example, Ibrahim, who lose election in 2018. We don't say exactly how Salon is for the first in history for like Guinea money, 400,000 francs. Then 1 million lose Salon. Even though in the war, Salon money 10,000 lose, that 15,000 francs a day. So you see, but at this moment they say people don't see now say, well, the better law self can speak up. As a party person, let us can raise their voice. One of the people who get today now, brother Yusuf, somebody in a strong party man, not to say na join is soccer na Bobby. We go talk better about himself at the platform, and I think they're happy for getting today in kind posting for like come and discuss the way forward of the party, the way forward of APC, then the way forward of Sierra Leone. Because whatever mistakes APC do, Ibrahim, it don't affect people in life again for 5 years. It will be 5 very miserable years. So, brother Yusuf, you welcome at the platform. You go tell people other than you and we'll pick up from that point there.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Comrade Queta. Good morning to everyone, and good morning to Sierra Leone people, and good morning to Comrades all. Brother Kashi, I know say you're on a line, and Ibrahim Yusuf you're online.
Absolutely.
I tell you all, thank you for giving me this platform, and I'm happy for joining us today. I'm with party, like me. My papa is one of the elders of this party. My papa not in this party 19. They don't in this party from Shaka Stephen. From Shaka Stephen in days now they all fight with the Usman Furians and they all together and they fight together. And my papa now one of the people where they in prison for this party, selling property them for this party. where on that day, 1992, April 29, I no go ever forget when they called me Papa in the morning from Boku of the people them now. If you ask them, so that Michael Abdullah, they go tell you say I no sabia. SB Mara, Tolu Bangua, they go tell you say you no sabi them people in there. Those people that they mean govern the party, they get one man we call Paul Kamara, who been died by accident. I don't know if you ever hear about him.
Right.
If you never hear about him, Paul Kamara, I be former Secretary General.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that man did die again. That man did now we post and we do everything but APC business to me, Papa. Because if you ask all these ones in Minkailu, the Payansane, tell them the Dondondo, the Pasani, Sebo, Asuka Wapi. They will tell you, oh, we know the person. This person are now member of it because when constituents, when them is API system, then this and they, when they deal with the block system, now Papa and they deal with when the Papa did team up against Levers and Kojorando now West too. People them know how the election, how we party in the Western area and how we party the structure and go. Because we get a very good structure, leadership and everything. But now we party not this way. And we need follow we party. Follow we win this election. Not to follow we see don't say we they win, matter bill they go. No. We don't put the party now under sycophancy life. People and then they pay people in our media. This is going to cost us, mama. This is going to affect this. This time, not to affect we need for affect we say. Not to follow the pay person, the consider that the cost is the kind that they make blah blah. No. Then tell me on a strategy. Because when you read political science, after when you lost election, the moment when you lost election, and from that moment you begin to strategize how to conquer your opponent. But we not put that in place. Then there's the when we party day under Shaka Stephen, take to the days of the MPIC, when the old Papa them take them count to Papa them put the house arrest now. When we small within the house, with the house arrest, at the age of 10 years, in the house arrest. You need go nowhere. The khaki boys, the way about supposed to be claimed. When are the MPIC guys? They put me up, sell some of the Papa them property them, where they post look at the take today, they never get them. Because waiting do they allow the khaki boys they make love we party this law. But after they turn and they will Papa them put things in place. They don't say we hire this for cost money because they mean that khaki boy they pass now. Then get cost man and partner Abu and you have them man and don't be the down the waf. With them they them bad. But all the man they didn't bad and they did not allow them for coming. They allow let system go on. Let people then take on the party in a very good way. We put the party together and come together, they sit down, Victor for them, they strategize. From the day when they lost power, they begin keep meeting quietly, they strategize. They come to 1996, we too forget. We get 5 seats. We get 5 seats immediately in 1995 in Parliament. Also say, can be structured. But now tell me, what is the structure? No structure. We don't put in place. From 1995 to 2002, again, when them 5 man and they begin, then begin put up the mantle, then begin to structure the party. They not put the party, say, we will put on a man their hand for the cost money, cost elder, the mama, cost this, mama. No. Then put her under structuring with a plan how we school the enemy, the power. And we done at the enemy at that time, 1996, was SFPP. So they expect them, but now look at the party. We the other say we win. Gentlemen, we know we discuss this back. Then we show we waiting at the structure, waiting at the plan A, plan B, plan C for win the election. Cash. You get me, Cash?
Yes, I get you, right. Well, I hope like that question the way you asked. So, myself want to question from the question when you ask.
Yes,
waiting at the strategy because for waiting at hearing over the years,
yes,
all the strategy we are hearing from the APC because I mean Ibrahim and Komrilki attest to this. We've been calling for over the years, like talking about like from the registration, how they begin to register people, when they take hundreds of thousands of first-time voters, them where they refuse for register because they say that they come with blue birth certificates, pink birth certificates, red birth certificates, and all these things. We started to say, like, let the people okay, fair enough. At the time, the APC was a little bit disjointed. You get this Alaki and Peter Conte way go sit up all the party to ransom and all that in the right. The guy got up to her and said, come on, let's come together. But like the honest then was like on the parliamentarians them and say, una go down a constituency them, una know una constituency them, let them kind of like go complain to una and make una be the mediator between them and the ECSL. Try to find a way where they register these people. We come out there, even like the 257,000, where ECSL pronounce say they remove in the biometric registration. Again, we see when they tell people now what you hear now the flying news where they tell we say, hey, Pope be don't say they don't add them. This person be don't say, but then they say Pope they talk out and they say now what Zibo, sorry, look what they call about that gentleman, Zibo, the Deputy Secretary General, say they don't add them. But we don't ever get an official statement from ECSL saying otherwise. And this is saying likewise. And this is my problem with the APC. Now, the only strategy where Adeyeri from APC, the only strategy where Adeyeri from APC is the international community. Do you buy the idea they say the international community, that they therefore kind of like, that they therefore act this whole thing? Stopping people
not possible. Register. I not cut you on Cash. Let me come in.
Please,
1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
Not come in 1 minute, sir. Cash. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Yusuf, we'll get you.
I hope so now they get me clear.
Yes, we'll get you.
Absolutely.
And in 2018, this election we lost, so I was fortunate for the party to the election I'm running. You understand me? The international community, not to them they can't vote for me. Now we get for sure say, now we get for step up with threshold, then get to threshold. If the international community get for help yourself, you get for step up like the threshold. But if we party not step up like that threshold, I got an example. One thing I can say. I meet with an international diplomat after the 2018 election, where I've been very, very instrumental man in that last election. He tell me what he said the most problem people will get. Now we will book. Now we stupid. He said because we allow people and they use then we need to think before we do things. We don't go on so like that to allow people and they use. Now the party we let the party show we waiting at the foundation where you don't build for the election. The only foundation is the international community. We don't reach the threshold for the international community. One of the two international
but Yusuf, you don't use the word threshold. What do you mean? You mean like certain number of votes? What do you actually mean by the threshold?
We get for reach the standard. One thing where the international community they fight with for first thing. Then they tell you first say they need new faces now we party front age. We party not change that new faces yet. We still get the same people and they. Then that are the first threshold we'll forget. New faces.
But that, anyway, I know I'm going to that, but like elections were held and the people in the side say that the people here, the old faces and still want. But I know I'm going to that. Let me just talk for the threshold anyway.
Now when we come to the threshold, now that one of the things and none do see. Election, that election day, we know that election day gone.
Yes.
Some of us we are there. We did it, we know it go on inside our whole day, we do it, we know it pass. Now the first election, somebody they say, they say you lost election, I will kind of have them vote for me, I lost now, I will come and go buy form back, I can't say I come up for this other position. Now election and they people and they will do another all. We just know one, they not just know we just want to go on, low party go on, don't forget about everything not go on. Because we get the common enemy before we. You understand?
Right.
Now, the 2018 election, me and one party people, we go around the 14 districts them and investigate why we lost the election. Waiting at the cause for now we lost the election. We get a report. And I see the report, I know the report, I know what's inside the report. Waiting at the things that we cause for now we lost the election. So now some of them things that we not ever meet to them criteria yet. This election, yes, is one of the criteria. The selection and election clause, because the selection clause, the way and manner how people they use an party and bring the problem. The selection clause, not in all categories, the selection clause in our constitution in 1995. But people then take the selection clause, then can use them for destroy with party. Because of due to some political power which they possess in a political time. Then build them, but then when are the school fans, we just do all kind of rubbish. That is wrong. We party, we not able to reach the threshold for the international community win election for where the people know they vote. Let we know they look for where people where they say today then come out say this is going under where we don't come out even and we come out we give to this small thing to Bobo then can and that's their alala, not look at it. Some of them not register. Some of them they don't lost their voter card, some of them not even get card. Then when you can away election card, you don't see that vote, you say they don't work me, they don't this with me. No. We therefore put people there for man, we vote them, put it make them for now reach that level, the international community go say no assist to now. But we not get them in a day. We not put all their scratch in the need. So when we put things in place, not 2 months left for election, now weeks. We can't say now in a month. We consider the first that the 24 will vote. Now weeks left. So waiting at the way forward will party gets. That's what I'm saying. So we bother there in sister. Yeah. I don't know if one of the see what me they see.
I think we
get a lot for put in place. So I hope you already get me, sir.
We get you very well, loud and clear.
Yeah.
You know, I think if anything, brother Yusuf, I think the APC, they also, when you look at the strategy of the APC, especially when you look at certain parliamentarians, Parliament don't close the like today, right?
Yeah.
But their responsibilities of making sure, say, they educate, inform, get involved with the people at that community level. But what you see in Sierra Leone, the way salon politics there, it's very lackadaisical. The leaders, they just believe, say, with a bank on the people. Then they suffer. When they suffer so hard, they don't go vote for SLPP. So man in a parliament, for them to even speak up against the suffering of the people, for them to come and condemn, say, petrol price don't go up. And these are APC people, the biggest opposition party for take over power in the next. For if you can mention, say, but yesterday, day tomorrow, so what happened? As leaders, as parliamentarians, as party people, we get authority. Then they do them, then they say, because we everything do, they say, but we get money like a Yusuf them. We no matter waiting, then party, then they vote for APC where the election term reach because what you do, then they suffer. Rest there, petrol there, pepper there, Maggi there, all things there in the country. So no matter what you like, we not talk now, sit down quietly no more. That is the strategy of the APC, and this is Africa as a whole. That is how they use with people, and this is the thing. So don't fed up with. They don't tire for them. They use with people in this kind of a way. No come, no advocates, no stand up against the bad, no condemn the current government, especially at critical people who get critical party positions. They've never spoken about these issues. That is what's in the APC, the bank on. Say the people they suffer and go vote. What do you think about that? People they suffer and go vote for APC back. Elections, don't tell matter be they kill we. So waiting, we don't want to again. Let's go APC back. APC the kind of power. I think that is what they're banking on. And APC the kind of power. APC they win the elections. But that is what they're banking on. That lazy politics. What do you think of that, man?
If anybody think that you don't feel, say. Na so normal don't go. One thing I can say to you, IB, when we do the investigation of how we lost the elections, saying a voter party make we lost the elections.
Thank you.
The people then decide the time when we get into governance when we get all facility. The people then vex by we say the way and manner way some of this different chairman this or this that we know the vote. They sit down at the quiet and not go outside. They sit down. When we go to Bombali gets 60,000 voters. We no vote. They sit down. We go to Koinadu get 20,000 voters. We no vote. They sit down. We go to Tonkolili. We get Falaba. Falaba we get about 6,000 voters. We get all the records and they. If I've pendants and the records and we put them down, you go to say them people that decide say we know they vote. Not only because of some of these honorable within our parliamentary, say them commodity, they not say A, they not say B. Then we just the only time you see them go there and say a good thing today. Now when they say welfare for the party, welfare for themselves, sorry. When they say the welfare one, then they can the parliament. But after that, they're not be seen. They not get nothing for the or then go and see on a national table the commodity. Or the time they say today, state opening, no kalo alala, then go. After that, finish. That's the whole. So what in the MP go tell the people? What you going to say? I will tell you one thing, we go Tonko Limba on that Tonko Limba election. A very, very big personality. The people in the tell and say, but na so happen, you will not assume, will not this, will not that. What he say now president give the opportunity for the choose ministers. Well, you know that committee themselves. You know be somebody people, you know get message for go tell the people them. So what you want to say? So what you go just sit on the summer with the win election, election is Western area. No. The people in the suffer now. We people in the suffer, we for don't they sensitize and they bring them up to them and we forbid them party, but this honorable with them. They're not there. They're not there, so the brother, we get a lot for do. This all don't sit down, so let we fight them out now for sensitize the people. So until them go take up, say yes. Then we go down at the reality thing and they say, because we not get side, we not get nobody with the pay. We not believe in anybody. We not depend per person say, can't give me 2,000 for let we live. We they do the betterness for future and putting them to man at the party. Yeah. We see them. Better than go suffer for nothing. Because they don't say they left Quetta, say why not they go fend them at prison. And they don't know what's in there for. You just bring them, come say the court just can't play through them and say the judicial system play through them. Then they left them say go. With no reason. So you see what they say, all them time them they see party say this talk today in a very good form. Then can be. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
So that's a new view.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ibrahim, before you come inside.
Go ahead, Kashi.
Yes, this whole weekend, began a quiet moment. You know why they see things them they unfold. You know, stupid Victor for they talk about full talk. Alpacan, they talk EU, operate talk. You know, Ibrahim, how they feel for the people of Sierra Leone, honestly.
Absolutely.
You know, about since Thursday, I mean, the thing for the audio. Then, and I look back and say, to be honest, the Salon people make I just blow for a split second now. You know, Ibrahim, when you look at we country, you don't notice now, with everything the Africanist press don't say, when APC people and they go on TV and talk about the bad of this government, none of them don't they mention the Africanist press anymore, especially the parliamentarians. Look, listen to Abdul Kago. You know this guy, and I feel for him, Abdul Kago, because he gets everything. Now, just because the Africanist press point fingers at them, now they don't even they mention the Africanist press in like challenging the SLDP. Even Pandayon good is very, very good for them. Then they make that inside the back. This is the nature of the country. Ibrahim, again, let me go to like Mohammed Sidi Tunis, where like Usai Cheriko don't go be the parliament, say the speaker that ECOWAS parliament, where they pull on a yard. Ibrahim, Mohammed Sidi Tunis, that this man, that in King Ho, they're sitting here, we get our invoice there and the bill of lading of the Lexus motorcar where they buy for him, $110,000 where they take for buy motorcar for him, Ibrahim. And then these things over to the parliamentarian them. Not a fake document, it is there. We tell people and say, oh now what? We wait until they deliver this motorcar, that's alone. We add everything, but we waited until they deliver it before we give the parliamentarian the document say, yeah, people saw the car, that's alone. Not to say no siamo, they say that freedom. The evidence, the rights now they are Ibrahim. But just because they feel say we they call them out, now watch the trade. They don't even they call Africanist press in their debate with every reliable source. Ibrahim, Dominion and Fox News, in America right now.
Yeah.
Almost 800 and something million US dollars.
$787 million now in payout.
Thank you.
You know,
and do you know, Ibrahim, not only Dominion, another company.
Smartmatic. You know, Kashi, you don't talk about that.
Yes.
Let me explain. Just give me 2 seconds. Don't forget you trade off 2 seconds ago.
You know better.
Some people, waiting cash box to talk soon. There is a voting company where they make the voting machine where Americans they vote with for years. Where the America they vote with, couple of companies them. One, of course, the next one we get for come now the Smartmatic, right? They said don't file a lawsuit against Fox News when a company now when a news agency when they don't file $2.7 billion because what do Fox News put out message say them machine and they how they rig the elections how na Chavez na Venezuela na come tamper with the machine them, but the first company where don't pay where Fox News the judge find them guilty for libel, defamation of character, damage the company because the reputation of the company has been damaged beyond repair.
Yeah.
They sue the company sued in a court. The court said they for pay the voting company $787,500,000. This is a lawsuit for $1.5 billion. But the Fox News they settle quick because they know say the longer the case in a court, the more damaging to the brand, the reputation, the news agency, when a television company. So then pay out immediately. They pay out to the voting company, the machine. You know for say yes. You know what's in. Unaya 787 million. We guilty of these charges, and then they don't fire the guy where they lead the propaganda and the lie within Fox News. But go ahead, Kashi. A complex for people. A lot left aside.
The reason why I say these things, you know, since the Africanist press come and talk about these things, when people they say, "Oh, na lie, they lie." My first audio about it was, if una no say na lie, they lie, pauna. The brand name salon it mean a lot now in country. The reason why people in the suffer it is not because salon cool. It is because the brand name has been destroyed, Ibrahim. Now the reason we make salon people they suffer in that country. And this is the reason why I come up with this Fox News and Dominion, you know, and Smartmatic or so, where like they don't come now themselves, they file a lawsuit against Fox News, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
These are voters like that when they kind of like do the voter machines them and stuff like that. So waiting happen, they see and say that they damage because when Fox News be they support Donald Trump, they come up with all kind news. Ibrahim, it is because people care about their reputation. If Smartmatics and Dominion allow for make like Fox News, this news here go, waiting happen, people would not trust them anymore and then go lost business. This is the thing when we always want to talk to a lot of people like, if this government be no say the Africanist press now lie they lie by them, therefore don't sue the Africanist press because the brand name salon is bigger than anything. Hey, like how we get with Diamond them, Ibrahim, make I tell you, it's just like Ibrahim, hey, if you go buy something King Jimmy, and you go now, you let me say the same thing. Then they sell on King Jimmy, then the other side, who sell on the posh side in a salon, who sell they can do whatever compared to King Jimmy. Let me say Freetown supermarket. I don't know what I mean, if now they sell shoes or whatever it is. Ibrahim, certain things that you expect when you go King Jimmy, you get them at discounts because King Jimmy not gets that reputation. Ibrahim, the same thing. If we get Diamond, elect waiting happen if we reputation is tainted. Remember the time that when they kill people, they label with Diamond as blood Diamond. In fact, to the extent people were not even buying with Diamond them. Even though they need them, but they not even be they buy them. That tells you reputation mean a lot. So elect our salon, the kind of years that we get. If we name has been tainted, Ibrahim, we will always, if even when they buy within them, they will buy them at a discount price. This is the reason we make, like we always. Now, I go back to my point. The MPs, them, watch them now, radio. Watch them when they go AYV, SLBC. Just because the Africanist press don't come after them, they don't even they mention the Africanist press. They're feeling a favor that they do the Africanist press. They don't actually understand, say, yes, sorry.
Africanist press not come after the MPs them, rather for call the responsibility what they for do.
True. Thank you.
Not to say you don't ever come after them. Let them show for call the responsibility when they for do. And if we say every corruption will not happen in a saloon, Parliament aware upon something, not to say that we talk or Afghanistan press talk. I don't see a whole report where is one civil society pool, counter for accountability and the rule of law. We indict Parliament, indict the State House. You make it clearly. Not to say that Afghanistan press this time civil society with the inside saloon.
We might just
we say the most corrupt institution then they call the Parliament, House of Parliament and the State House for the first in history. This is Carl. Center for the rule of law. So what make us say no go after them, just like we no go after nobody. We call up the responsibility.
No, it's true.
Well, like what your brother Yusuf Sina, we get MP then the only tell we then active for active in Parliament. We can call now right now how many MP then first ready for this past 5 years. We will call. Wait till come out. We will call the MP they read their voice.
No MP not then at this Parliament. We're able now, if you can't see MP, then will tell you say of all the debates that will take place, if you check the records, now only some 5 or 6 MP now in debate, say the debate on done.
That's what the people call it.
MP come now that Parliament or they map say for this. Now when they say welfare, today for add the money, tomorrow they add the money. That day you see them and can they all they come.
Exactly.
After that, they're not there. So the MP them. They don't know the pattern and structure how for can meet some people they're waiting for safe. They don't know waiting and go can now come are they go build for on a pump, are they go build for on this. Not so you duty that day. They don't know even they don't even know the duty of work.
Yeah.
They don't even know
you also I just want to draw your mind one point where you make say when I do research, one of the reasons we make like APC law selection now voters apathy. You feel say like that situation they don't be improved from 2018 to now, or it don't be worsened, or like what Ibrahim say, the APC just depend on the fact that people are suffering. They forget the fact say SLPP they come with lies. Come and make the point now. 400,000 Guinean franc, they give me 1 million leons. It was never like that. But the SLPP, they talk like I say, and Kande Yumkela, they talk like I say, you would not back them like I say, oh, now so it ain't the world. So you feel say these voters apathy, for the fact that like this parliamentarian, they don't go take the medical bill, don't increase it to 15,000, they don't kind of like pay them $50,000. You feel say it don't improve or it don't deteriorate?
The voter party, we still not get the we still not do surveys of that, because we tell make us say so. The people them upline there, they go dance for you, but they know waiting at the problem, waiting they affect them. We wait in a future. One thing I always say to people, they want to understand. In this election process, or we tell with people that are offline. The first time when the APC begin get problem is the registration. I always say this from start, and I say at the party office, whenever they say registration, let everybody where they say in a stakeholder of this party go register Usa you come out. If you register so much district and you turn, that one day, well let me tell you, when you go offline, I learned that in the first term. When the man in the into governance, if they say, let me give an example, say one minister don't come today na Tom. Say to the post within at the last village, and they don't say the person don't come. So if you say I want to see this person or this all man they come for can make no say yes. But how if we there now we they register me come out, let me say me come out, then them go out. Then make a register na free tongue. How many people they yonder go now? Who they go register? Don't give them directives and they take. We can register now. All stakeholders and everybody for go register. Who say you come out? Register apply the. Let the people know say you did with them. But now we don't know anything. All man just can register na free trial. Say now we did. And free trial na virgin land. Now all my own. Not to one person you now we all you. All the party then get votes. And 60% or 10% of the party the way they always register now from free trial and they stronghold, now free trial they come out. We all stronghold and now them people they look at the SLPP. Majority of them people and then go register offline. tell me the APC, who shall we register? All man of freedom. When election come, how will they able manipulate for letting people in for let the voter party not call? Because if you then at the tongue, you did the you a stronghold weapon at that tongue, you able give word of what say, when I go tell left person, when I call this one, when I go register, when I go food, when I carry register, when I come. We they go on. That's not they bring the voter, but when we all left it on, what's going to happen? A mess. We still a mess. Now ways and means and if we win election, and for lost election, now they tell you so.
Exactly. You see, one thing we start with, let me just do it to say begin conversion. We see somebody lose. From the day we lose, you they begin straight. I think the first audio I ever do, and I would talk consistently, I talk about missing we talk on our platform.
Yeah,
I consistent with that say evaluation.
Now you.
If evaluation, now me call I say where you win, not to lose first, where you win. You have to evaluate your winning. How Abuan win? Abuan win is 50%. I get 49. What you make cannot get the 50. You look that loop all day. Then you now we don't win, not we lose. Where you lose on the spot. You can't. Why I lose? What went wrong? And another can tell me like I say for more lose election to date. We don't know what you went wrong. We not agree for know why we lose. That is the biggest problem. And I tell when you look at Salon, people are willingness for vote.
I don't cut you on. You know why they don't ever pull that report with the 9-man committee bingo round and get?
No.
You ever get a clue of that 9-man committee report?
No.
Because that report, when Sylvia, then he say Chris, when Sylvia want explode that report, they force them for let come out. Let them pull that report because Sylvia said, why for keep this report? We not make love with people next year. Before that, they say we don't do recommendation. See, now this we recommend from the report. Where is this report? Let we see the 9-man committee report. Waiting the committee say and waiting they observe. They not gonna ever come out because Sylvia will get them, but they not get the full copy. If you get that report there, you read that report there, then we party for the Sudan. And the first thing I do for the Sudan, we digest and look at it thoroughly and say. This thing, now this the 9-man committee don't go get say, now that's make we lost the election. Let we go on with this strategy, we go on with this. Before they can just say recommendation. So how is that a structure or that's a plan for winning election? No, my brother, it's wrong. I'm telling you this, Cash.
Ajay. Right.
Therefore, don't allow the report. Let me and you read the report and understand the 9-man committee report and look at the report and then we weigh the balance. Then from the report we plan how for take up the mantle. Because if we lost election, nobody, the party not ever grab say no do get the reason why we lost. Now unless after the NRM grab say they want go do a tour for no the reason why they lost the election. Now later on now the parents and they call the NRM this. See well, now we set up a 9-man committee where they go around. But that report of the 9-man committee, where is it? Up to now, nobody knows see that report. Nobody knows what's inside the report. How you go take a report? You take the resources from the party, spend on people, then go out there, you don't count nothing. You say you can't get recommendations. And then the report no will be shown to the public. Is that right?
Well, obviously people are going to say, well, it's too late for this now. Waiting, I think for me, waiting are the way going forward for this election because, somebody go say, well, the party was really, really dismantled by Albert Peter Conte, by the courts, by Fisher. So, the way forward for 54 days from today, it's a decision day. It's like a decision where you for shape the lives of millions of Sierra Leoneans, every Sierra Leonean. Waiting people let they go through that salon. It is unprecedented. Nobody will tell me say, oh, not to say every day. I've never seen this free fall in salon economy. I've never seen it in my life at all. Even somebody goes to say, "Oh, who's the you born?" But the fact is, that's why like history day for make we go do research. So I've never seen or heard or read about these things, Boss Yusuf. But the point is this: who side with the Sidom for me? Because like, no matter how you see the chance of Madam U, whether it's 20% or 30% chance, who side with this deplorable state where Salon Day, Madam U still gets this chance. Because I tell you one thing: if APC don't take advantage fully of the mess of this government, Madam U not even to get 5% chance in this election, Boss Yusuf. And I tell you, this could have been the most easiest election we I don't ever see or hear about in the world.
That is true. You are quite correct, Cash. But Cash, what I say, and we heard them now party. Are they willing and ready for listening to the voice of everyone? No. They're not listening. They're not willing and ready yet for listening to the voice of everyone. Before that, then get what they think on their own mind and their own way. Because it will be very hard for we. With the fight is not just say like then get one coach with administrating or feed your body and tell those small. Say all go all come. Now we can't play this. This now all go all come. Now just play no more. Now this so.
I know all about it. Open the game. No go. No come. No just go up. Where the ball come, we catch them. Where the ball go, we go. And that's where they play. From long way I be not say this. So we get for play the feed ball system. How the ball cannot just go. How the ball the fellow just can. If the ball can kick over. Wait to meet. If God make us score. If we not score, we not. If we score, we all go to defense, go team up. Now they can play now. But nothing not there with the way forward. The way forward now that will not just play feed the system. Now the way forward. I can tell you this.
Well, you know, one thing we can say, Yusuf, I mean, we know say definitely APC get for win this election, yeah. So, but we see say as we go along the way, you know, that's also trial and error. We see how the SLPP get their way for the first time in the country. We register for 15 days. Where even when 1996 people register consecutively, concurrently at the same time for 30 days. You know, till 2018, people register for 45 days across the country at the same time. But we see inside the APC, we even see to the point where the leader of the opposition at the time go dance with SLPP when they go launch that registration day. You know, sad times, brother. Sad times.
So you don't believe say yeah, we not say we win the election, but a very scanty. Because me I can always say when you fail for plan, you don't fail for win. And anything for let you win, I'm not planning. But I know they see that planning don't me. We just I tell you this Ibrahim, we still do on this off-the-ball system. We the win, low go, just go, no attack, no more, no defense.
But Yusuf,
in what way?
Yusuf,
when the other side
just tell people what they want for Yeri. The salon man, they say the average salon man, just tell and say they win. And no one know how you win, I know win. You no one know strategy for apply for win. There's just Allah no more. We they win. We they win the election. So now let me tell you no more, my brother. We they win.
Okay, we they win. We all dey there and we go gladly follow win.
I got it, bar. Absolutely.
We all go gladly follow win because yes.
I did pray that.
So yes, Ibrahim. With that I pray, Allah will pray for that no win. Then they will be very good because this will come on enemy. Lord just pull them outside.
Absolutely.
And that will for just do.
Absolutely. But brother Yusuf, I can tell you this: there's a big challenge within the APC party. Not underestimate the way there's a strategic attempt to hijack the APC. It is ongoing right now, and let us not underestimate her. Where people not believe in democratic principles within the APC party, they believe in thuggery, they believe in violence, Them believe in demagoguery, them believe in mamikos, go chatter them. We, useless young man with the system don't make them become very useless. So we sister the way they say no lost their mind completely. And say go chatter them or give them money. Then the cost for on our social media. Don't worry about that. We don't need for talk anything. We don't need for say anything. Just chatter them, give them money. They want not to see us more time, and so then they are like it. And guess where? Now they will use for come and just can't cost them on our social media and cost for we. That is what in the APC don't become. And they can say fight fire with fire, but certain things they say let's sleep in dog slide. Not all you go talk, right? But I'm just telling you, say be prepared. If you not join that cavalry, you not mix with that foolishness. You not possibly get principles and you get stance. You will not be. They don't want you near them because they don't say. It's supposed in level of intelligence, and not go agree, and not go participate, and not go become. And the thing is, even the so-called elites, man, will feel say, okay, don't learn small book, and get small opportunity. They are the worst ones in the society. Thank you. They're the worst one them today. Not in the dance and in the direct. Exactly. So don't make no mistake about that. It's happening within the APC. There is a segment, and the beautiful thing, Yusuf, people sabi the one they were responsible for this level of thuggery and political violence inside the APC, even when they are silent. People sabi them because silence is consent. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you read the cost, then sometimes when they cost, then they can't praise you, they can't praise you. Hey, people not follow. Then they watch, then they see. So silence is consent, and that is more dangerous self past the people that will actually come out and speak up. But I'm just telling you these things, let you know, my brother. It's so we're not prepared. Like una so una papa and suffer for that party. People like una, they don't sabi una self. We will not go before they say, Budia, come on, Yusuf day. You know what I mean? But Yusuf, come on, because they know so upright young man. I'm just telling you these things, but that is what is happening. No. And go ahead, brother.
They don't ever want somebody who will team up before they tell us, say this way they do so wrong. This way they do so wrong. Then get their own mentality and their own plan and their own way. See them get their own people the way and then prepare. Once you come to there, then give you 200,000, 100,000. You are okay, you are home and dry. And that is wrong. Not to help the young man. So we just for put plans and structure for how help the young man. They don't make the young man themselves be better people in future tomorrow. And then they will lack of.
Absolutely. Brother Yusuf, let ask you this, because, over the years, we don't see Telekati, we don't get a new executive, right? Paminkalo Mansari, like I'll talk, it's so far for the APC. At the time where, the NPRC didn't come, we didn't lock up. Like Paminkalo Mansari them. And they, of course, by answering them, they may get opportunity for go to Guinea, for go seek refuge. I mean, I don't blame anybody who go seek refuge. Absolutely. So their party, they suffer for the party. Mm-hmm. Yes. But if you get one advice where you give,
what's not the reason why they forgot Parliament? They don't know what they not try them. Every time they do what the fundamental human rights and prejudice. Because what they say, they just take somebody and go lock them up so without get trial. You don't know what they lock them for. You don't know what the problem. They just just can't go Parliament, go lock them because these khaki boys, say then they deal with unconstitutional issues. Say, APC man, go Parliament. That is what they were doing. Now the same thing this government can with that khaki boy system. Then just say, call you a CID, go lock you from CID Parliament. That's what they do.
You see, we talk about the khaki boys. The coming of Marabio back as president, right? Low examine and waiting cause a silence. If people speak up enough now in society that was educated enough, you feel say people will gladly back for welcome Marabio with two hands, like I welcome him back in 2018. We really not welcome ourselves, but at least education for let people understand. Say, when I say woman they all can bleach, thief the money. Take money, fly, go overseas, go sit on with one country for 20-something years. I say, what if they do? You say, the land book. They come back now, say, one can be president in our country. All of these things, man, we evolve from two coups in a nation. They come back, and be president. So these are the things, because people, them silent. We not wait for speak up, not speak up. But Yusuf, what I want to talk to you about is, again, the new executive. We see Lawyer Lanson Aduboya for a very long time, sacrificing time for the APC as a party. And the people pay them back. When we go to the conventions, to the elections, we see how people overwhelmingly vote for him because they're seeing in what way they do. So they ensure gratitude. They ensure and say, we are grateful people. APC got a lot of good people within the APC party. They're not glad within the CEO. But Lawyer Lanson Aduboya, we see how he stand up for people during the time when they kill, August 10th, victims them that are country, they stand up with them, human rights lawyer, Evangelist Samson, and the only possible writes the Minister of Internal Affairs, he writes the Attorney General for embody man the mind body give evangelist something. This man was killed. He didn't have Twitter, they up and down, they fought for that man. For victims in another country. They like today is a Secretary General, you know. So very welcoming. What you think of in position and what you don't do so far? How you go rate him as a Secretary General? You being somebody in an APC person.
Okay. Let me tell you something first, Ibrahim. I hope say beaucoup people don't know about this today. Now bring this up to the nation. Now let them know.
Beautiful.
The SLPP government within a power so. You know that are the first person to challenge the SLPP?
Totally. Wonderful.
Waiting at the talk show, if INSESF listen and you wait at the say so, it will tell you say it was correct. Let me tell you something. Lansana Doumbia, they call me 4 o'clock morning. Me man, who say day? Me man, we get for gonna ACCO, they not all this person here. We get for gonna CIDO, they not this person here, they want go all and so. Me man, Kalo go me and you. Me and lawyer Lansana Doumbia, we did up and down, say 8, 9, that might need it. Another we go there up and down before that. What you go do? They go just say no buy water. Now 3 to the pass, we buy water, we drink. That man, they go to the anti-corruption. If they feature them people and they follow, they release the APC, they attack them. Say, why will not for the do them to we? Now, advantage. It's even the last day when the old one remember. I no go call in him here. When the older man did, Lansana Doumbia and me ain't gonna ACC. It tell the head of prosecution that Malaysian or waiting in name that foreigner. He say now I cancel. Una take me say una go lock me. But una for release with party member them. All them are where they jump where they can't see the one deposition. They will know ya. Now that time in the end is how we pass. All man then I use it. They say, hey, the man in there, I no get my face, you know. I no get my Lansana Doumbia and me in the team. Wait, call on it. Wait, then call on it and they do like tell me the call. The answer I say, them are all the facts for so they get for good money. They say no. They say we the facts for party. They say me man, no we fight for party. We will reap the benefits one day our party. Who say we can't to go? I say when are we coming to governance? But he say no. He say now we party we fight for. Then I will come read them. Now we go fight for them. Now we are Lansana Doumbia the only lawyer. All the lawyers we cancel now with the alala. They we are not.
Absolutely.
When you go CID. Now Lansana Doumbia, you go ACC. Then you come up. After that, the only lawyer will tell you this, my brother. We stake in neck. We Mr. I commend them. Now Boniface. Boniface Sidiki. We tell we say in the go corner, then all other people in the corner. Sidiki Boniface in one grade, they go corner. Now later, then that Bobo self come showers. He say in the go Kenema. I tell showers, I say, hey, I say you go Kenema under this guy with them people they go beat you na Kenema. They go Bo and Kenema. Sidiki Boniface. Now in go, they go direct na kono, go fetch when people in na kono. They not pay 1 cent. They not get nothing. He say now we party. Then the Lansana Doumbia was the head. Now they push them, so now no go. Because of when Sidiki Boniface, you have Lansana Doumbia don't defect this friend. Now they come out. He say brother join. Now he say Lansana Doumbia say me one day free tongue ya. I get for go put local ya. I get for go ya. Who do I go help me for go kono? Now he say in the go kono. Now I can nicely say Boniface go. They not give Boniface 100 million for fear. Me surprise him the morning when Boniface called me say, me man, me I didn't would I be sleep my Kenya, I didn't would they go. And I say, well done, Boniface. When he succeed, Boniface called me say, hey man, he say I don't get bail for them people here. I call Lance and I say Boniface don't get bail here. So how would you do now for the other man here? We get up and down. Now after when the gun don't serve, 9 people then begin come on board. When they come out, they say Lance and Doumbia, not so good person. Then begin cause noise. When we go to the commission of inquiry, this lawyer again, we right now not they say free town. Ibrahim Kuruma, when they call Capello, we been bring that injunction for the party during the time of the calling of the results. I don't know if you know of that man, Ibrahim Kuruma. Ibrahim Kuruma, now we all go. One thing make people not able to see Lansana Doumbia. The same way been the cover na the commission of inquiry. When before justice because we get Justice Biobele, Justice Nana Aturuba, Justice Ameva King down the Sierra Leone judge. That Sierra Leone judge, he don't die himself. Now late man now.
Yeah,
now him Lance and that Dumbia been there before. SLBS not been the cover that side issue. SLBS and the television station, they be so concentrated on Justice Biobele in trial. Now when we go to Justice Biobele in trial, now the time we get Adi Macaulay them for being on board and other people for on board to the trial. Now the time Adi Macaulay then come up, when I say Kamal and other people the Alphabet they come, then join the train. And as for journalists train then for them can join this train. Now when Lawyer Lance and Adumbuya don't affect the facts done. It don't affect the facts.
Somebody gets plates them and dishes. Now, I don't know if that we brother Yusuf. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so people are not able to see that because the SLBS not be the cover who say Lawyer Lance and Adumbuya be the effect na the commission of inquiry. That man they be there at the commission of inquiry. We all day that man they left the whole day. He go there up and down. If you see the way to money, he go there and then case and they up and down at that commission of inquiry the whole of the day. The whole of the day that man they go there and even food for it. We then give nobody food. Before that now rubber water I go to the same thing. I buy for me rubber water. But they didn't rubber water. Then at the end of the day, yeah. So how you go to see this kind of person that you the condemner of all them things you don't do? Look at in past jobs them when he come out Sudan or Uganda where he come. When he come, he give up in job. He say he no go able the international job. He give up him. He come home say for can serve the party. When he come within a U building, we go U building Lance and Adumbuya. For let he try for that nomination. Now they didn't tell him. Say you nominate Payansane. He nominates Payansane. He no vex. He still do the party. He never say I left the party. I vex go. He still there. We go Makeni. Then just tell us so that man take people and go Makeni. Then just say so want. He say okay. I follow suit this time party. I want to see the future of the party. This time now when it comes to a better way when the people and the grassroots they look at it, say, let we give this man a chance. Which all them tell that man they don't suffer and don't fight at this party. So and the one thing I can tell you, Ibrahim, we for being get last on that Dumbia now a go for be one of the best secretary general, one of because now man we he always do the grassroots. Even a party office now if you go there. You go meet him now morning, he don't come. Therefore, she say all man, all the grassroots, he want to see all man in problem for solve all man in problem. And he deal with all man, he open hands to everyone. We party, I don't can leader in the world. When it come to the fighting, when it come to the fighting, you go against with him. Because a man we not to man where they fight, not to the man we want fight, they listen. They go fight the SLPP to the last. Now they can leader and they will be now we party.
We see him for we say. We see him for we say. Me, you know, but Lance and Adumbuya, the only thing is, now I want to talk. You know, then say, you know, they work with stealth. You know, they talk too much, but you actually see the results of your work. You know, not to them people they say, well, they work like the scene, we work behind the scene, but you know, they see the result, you know, they see nothing is changing, and they see no more for 5 years. They say they work behind the scene, nothing not change. Last night we are see and what they work, they work, and not even work behind the scene because you work bamba with this, but African people, you know, they see the way they do, they are above them.
But you not that the problem with people and them, where people and they say so, where you go say about Lance and Adumbuya, Ibrahim. I can tell you this, but Lawyer Lance and Adumbuya, not to that work for when we can in a court and say the gallery, and they satisfy the gallery, and then they talk for say mina for people na for television.
No,
not to television work man, not to my way when they take motuka, big motuka, put air condition, putting glass up. You know, for Siam, when passing car, they go inside office, and not get time even for greet to myself. No. Wake now morning, even the small picking self, if for greet, they pass and greet to now, even when come even waiting for B9 they do. And not they parenting and they say just depend on say now one way, now your quality.
Yeah, but again, but Yusuf and Ibrahim, I understand with the see result of him work and all that in the day. But again, we always say politicians should not just work because they need to give confidence to the people. Some people do not read. Some people do not go in search of what they say. Politicians have to speak to the people because the people need their voice for get like this solace, confidence, or whatever it is. I mean, for me, yes, in as much as like Lance Ladumia is a very good guy, but that style for say, they talk like is that, silence. No, Ibrahim, I think like you as a politician, you need to speak to your people.
This is what I would recommend, Kashi, to that point where you make so brother Yusuf, if you're able for get lawyer Lansana, for listening to this for we want for ask I'm a big game, especially leading up to the elections right now, right? 54 days left. And also we get the PRO, when the public relations officer, when are they responsibility for coming and speak to the people. But at the same time, as the Secretary General, if now weekly updates or weekly ideas, people will be excited for the Yeri from Amu. They know say every Friday we go Yeri from Lance and Night now 5 minutes we just give you an update on the status of the political party, where we're going. And the balance you will make them very clear, say the public relations officer will go for talk in detail on all of these other issues. But as a political party, as the Secretary General, I just want to come in.
That's a very good point. That's a very good advice and a very good point. Some of that here we will say so. Mr. I no go ahead and to now they put them down in writing. Nothing I go raise where I go get for raise mutam and for raise mutam not to say to the raise secretly mutam. Would they bring and come to a knowledge say loyalness on that this and this, you know the Secretary General, you know the pen push of the party. But you know go there now party, you can't turn say you know they talk, you know they hear from you, you know what's in the happy. You need for they give you updates. You need for set up a very good PR system where for the give updates on how on daily basis or weekly basis on how the party.
And but Yusuf, one specific assignment where I don't know if you don't mind, please, because we've had rumors saying that they've added like the 257,000 people and back in the register. Please, we want clarification on that. If possible, Lance Ladumia should force the ECSL for say that, for make them tell the people, because we cannot be, like go on with them flying news they are. We need for kind of like get up from Lance Ladumia. We have to.
That is quite correct. That is quite correct. We are that thing and we get for I get for vehemently raise a mutam. Say Mr. Secretary General, the people where the layman, the grassroots, things that they were born, where now they go down well with the grassroots. You need for let you bring to we noticement because we need for know some of them things here where they happen, where they gone. You know, just you just keep yourself silent. So Kashi, waiting up in the first point where you say you want to for raise with the Secretary General.
Yeah, I think
yes, Kashi.
I think it's the 270,000 names that were deleted. I think Kashi asked for the only thing on there. But like I would say, Kashi, I don't know if you remember, we don't say if APC say they don't, we remove them, and they don't remove them, until the Pope, Deputy Secretary General don't talk them, and then the Deputy PRO don't talk them. I think we could take them by the word. But again, it go nice for C documentation. But I see what you say, Kashi. I think that's what Cashbox is asking, my brother. But I want to ask you again, brother Yusuf. Paminkailu Mansari, for people who know ever hear where they talk, I think he's a very eloquent man. As the chairman, as the new chairman of the APC, you feel say I don't know if I don't ever hear like he addressed the people of the APC, in a public statement, 2-3 minutes just for say, hey, as the new chairman of the APC party, I just want to tell you all thank you for hard work over the years and appreciate throughout these elections and everything. And you feel say, you go for pass on a message to Paminkalu for we say, do you have 1 year, at least if not, thank yourself after the.
I will do that. And I will try for let we bring them into the platform and interview them. Not getting what the two from them.
Okay. I think that would be a step in the right direction. As the chairman, I believe the people of APC
because
it will go a long way.
We need for now we get in your side.
Absolutely.
We need to get your side as chairman because I can tell you this, that is quite correct to say so. From since he be chairman, we don't have a from let give any statement of say thank you or for say he say thank you to the people that we vote for him. He just quiet himself like that. And they like that as chairman of the party. That is.
Yeah, so we gonna make that appeal there. Anyways, family, we only have 1 hour 4 minutes. Comrade and Kashi, we lost brother Yusuf here. Okay, don't come back.
Yeah, I don't come back. I come back. Sorry, sir.
Oh no, you good.
I said, Pamikalu Masai, I will need.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
try for get in touch with them. I believe
I will get in touch with her and tell her, say, well, we go need for information because when you be chairman of the party, we not get any word from you, and nobody not get anything for saying, or you not say anything to the party, the members and the grassroots, and you just do like that.
Right.
So we need follow, we know, or hear you for me.
Right, and we understand, and people will understand. Yeah. Say we know say as the new chairman, they don't get to work immediately. They're doing what they're doing, so so they can get. Yes. So it will get carried away. Thinking the way they busy past market, they get carried away. So let people just understand and be patient with them. Absolutely. I didn't know when he gets me.
Okay. Yeah, but I think maybe we can end on
yes, absolutely. Yeah. So, Brother Yusuf, I think we appreciate you hearing from you. Give me last word leading up to the elections, 54 days, and maybe we're gonna bring you come frequently. Now we can discuss certain issues. It's up to you if you get the time and availability.
Yes. I say thank you to all. I say thank you to all members and all committees of the party. Always welcome and prepared and ready. Whether on every day or any time, I'm ready and prepared for let we get everything done and everything straight. And all informations, I will be well ready and prepared for it for passing on to everyone in the party.
Absolutely.
We go search for all information in and out. Some of us we waiting at Gonya, we ready for that. Now we don't duty that. Let people know, let them understand the truth. Let them not just they take up blind information. Let somebody know go just sit on the telly say, come out now, go fetch so, go cost so, go this, no we cost this, no this, no, cost that elder day at the party, no. We no go do that. We go there in charge for let we portray the good message to the party. So thank you very much and thank you all to all.
Absolutely.
I wish you all well and I always welcome for you from Munaba. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, my brother. Thank you so much. All right. Kashi Comrade, any last word from when close up?
Yeah, Ibrahim, the last word I say, well, I think Ron can say it all. I hope say he will continue for can and Lord the discourse moving forward because what will they talk so don't talk for APC or SLPP. Like Christopher Play say, don't see that as alone. He bigger than APC and SLPP. If you look at the nation now, then we'll look at the political party or look at somebody individual person because these two things are no points alone. Individual people have loyalty with political party loyalty. If we pull on our face, Ibrahim, they can't even compete to nobody. As waiting to go on as alone, so if we look at the country in loyalty, put Salon first, I think would able to get something together as a nation. So, bro, I don't talk so many things. I hope say the APC party go listen for in an objective point of view, not because of Yusuf and not agree with them, because then as they not agree to know that in camp and they listen to you. So I think we would hope for say I get again at the platform for further cooperation, Ibrahim.
Absolutely. All right, Kashi. Okay.
Yeah, you see, the only thing I say, it's about time we APC take advantage of waiting they get at the end. We cannot overemphasize this point. Ibrahim, if APC is serious this election, and I still inolate it at all. I still say inolate it. All the salon people that they wait for that will make them begin get the information where they need. One go to say, APC, regardless, you get people that will not make up their mind with the APC. People are angry and all that thing. But the most scary thing, Ibrahim, now to make somebody they use you, then it gets an excuse where they give you, where they use you. That's the most dangerous thing. And that's exactly what the SLPP. They find excuse for all the pain where they put people in that country. They find excuse, Ibrahim, because according to them, they think that's how politics is. Just lie to the people and reach Yusuf. Ibrahim, APC can still do it. Let them start to speak. That's another boy. Yes, a fine Secretary General. yes, somebody go talk say if we forgot to go in PRO and all that in the day. But you see, if we don't come to this place, Ibrahim, just like how we say Samuel Kamara always need for the talk. Just like what we say, Jerry Koko always need for the talk. Just like what we that's the same thing we expect from every member or executive, especially these forefront people, the chairman, Mikhail Mansari. These guys, they need to begin to talk. We barely have 54 days. And look what's in the ground with now the country. They say they not officially announce campaign it. SLPP they go and campaign. Now they make rally and all that in the day. Yes, we didn't say because we understand the situation. One law day for SLPP, one law day for APC. But there must be a way where they're going to send the messages there now. There must be a way. Like look at the parliamentary now. They're all afraid. They say that they do favor to the Africanist press. They cannot talk about the Africanist press. Ibrahim, we are doing this for save we country. Because another 5 years of Madabio, Ibrahim, I cannot imagine how Salom Gude. Over to you, and thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Brother Yusuf.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, with that, Fambule left and for today. It's another beautiful day. Again, we're continue for remind people them go pick on a voter ID card. And also, don't forget, Kamarimba is still locked up. LJ is still locked up. We'll continue for remind and remember them. Put them on social media, share them on.
Yeah, Ibrahim, this LJ saga. When I'm ready for take on, I will be well ready because now me the deal with it matter.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm very well.
Well, it's tomorrow.
I'm very good up with but
we'll go talk tomorrow then. We will bring you back tomorrow, look and discuss.
Yes. If you want to build up this LJ issue, now just inform me. I know I get all information and everything.
Got you.
I will make law and I go know bit by bit everything about this LJ issue.
Thank you, my brother. So just ready again tomorrow, same time.
Because Kamarimba, I know I get all talking everything about them.
Absolutely.
So in border them SSF, LJ in border SSF. In border will meet me just now, shortly.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. Well, if you're not prepared tomorrow, we're all day together. We can
we'll bring them tomorrow. We'll discuss them because moving forward, we'll let you because this people not to for we let people know exactly what happened. So tomorrow the same time. If
you want to link in border up, I will be very grateful. We'll bring her up when I get your own side of your own story and everything.
No, we like
absolutely. Okay, my family. We'll go left and bye bye tomorrow.
That so much because